expected to be. He expected to be ordained at the temple. But right there in the middle of his captivity, right there in the place that he least expected, the Bible said that God showed up right where he was. And God said, I'm going to ordain you myself. I'm going to put my hand upon you. He may have felt like being ordained at the hands of the Lord coming upon him there was less than being ordained in the temple. Sometimes what we think is a demotion, sometimes what we think is a setback, in reality is a setup for God to move in a way that we have never experienced before. Let me prove it to you. What did the word say? It said that the Lord opened up the heavens, and I saw a vision of God, and the hand of the Lord was upon me there. Watch this. The Bible said that when God showed up to where Ezekiel was, that he opened up the heaven to him. Watch it. But if Ezekiel was where he wanted to be, Ezekiel wanted to be in the temple. But if you are in a man-made structure, if you're in a man-made building has a roof. So the man-made artifact, it would have impeded the full manifestation of the glory of God upon his life. God said, I took you out of the temple and I put you by the river so that I can do what a temple can't give you. I'm about to open up the heavens. If you were in a temple, I would not be able to reveal to you things that have never been seen before. What you thought was a demotion, in reality is a promotion to another level, to another level of understanding, to another level of power, to another level of the glory of God. This is not a setback, this is a setup. It's a setup, it's a setup, God said. It's a setup, God said. I'm about to ordain you myself. Maybe like Ezekiel, it's been a hard 5 years from you. 5 years it's been difficult in your finances, maybe in your marriage, maybe in your ministry. It's been a season of difficulty and challenge. But God gave Ezekiel what he's about to give you: a restoration, a reconciliation, a promotion in the place that you least expected. Because the arm of the Lord is not too short. Watch this. God tells Ezekiel, I'm about to open up the heavens to you. God's about to open up the heavens to any of the people under the sound of my voice who meet the 4 requirements for God to open up the heavens. Are we a generation of meat eaters? Yes. There are 4 instances in the Word of God in which God opened up the heavens. The first instance in which God opened up the heavens. If you want God to open up the heavens, you have to pray and pray for real. You have to pray and pray without ceasing. Understand that the first time that we see God opening up the heavens to somebody in prayer was when Peter was praying on the roof. Peter had some questions. Peter had a question about some things that he could eat, and he went up to the roof.